If you suffer from chronic back or neck pain and have tried just about everything, there may be another option out there for you.
Dr. Christopher Miller from Total Health Chiropractic in Kentwood is here to share some information with us. And you know what? I'm guessing that there's not a person out there who doesn't have this problem or doesn't know somebody with it.
Exactly.
Well, back pain just affects, over 50% of Americans any given year.
Wow.
I think it's the second leading cause of visits to a physician behind flu. So people can miss work because of that. It just really affects not just their quality of life, but what they're able to do and how they function. So, the primary focus in our office is to get patients out of pain. But the last 4 years I've been specializing in the worst of the worst. And I'm talking about spinal disc injury patients. And the discs are basically these pads that separate the vertebrae and keep them spaced apart nicely. And they also act like a cushion to absorb shock as you live your life. But through neglect and just stress in your life, they will start to degenerate and thin down and become dried up and brittle and hard. And as you see here, they're thinning down and becoming smaller, and that will crowd the nerves and cause significant pain that is tough to go away. And beyond that, they can even start bulging like this or rupturing out to the side, pushing against those nerves. And there's not a lot of good treatment options available, lots of failures, people just very frustrated with their options out there.
Well, a lot of people try different things. They try surgery, they just try living with pain for a long time. We were talking, you were saying that there are people that have come to your office to see you and they've had to be carried in. They can't even walk. And you've done some amazing things in helping them do that again. And one is through the DRX 9000.
Correct.
Tell us about that.
Well, this is a medical device that's really used to heal and repair injured discs and help patients with pain associated with that. So on this monitor here, you can see people lying on this machine, and it's quite comfortable for them. We lower them down onto their backs and bend their knees and just get them really comfortable, and we can treat either the neck or the lower back. And basically what we're doing, it's a very precise procedure. We can target one disc level at a time, so it's not just stretching your entire spine. We can work on one level at a time and separate those vertebrae, and really what we're doing is creating a negative pressure within the disc or a vacuum, and that will start pulling these herniations or bulges in away from the nerves, but also drawing nutrients and fluid into them to rehydrate these discs and expand them and get them cushiony again.
And you're the only person in West Michigan that has this machine.
Correct.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you really have taken this technology for the last 4 years and utilized it. Tell us about these success stories that you've had with people.
We get just people with chronic back and neck pain that are just tired of dealing with it and have tried everything out there and just frustrated with their results. And then I've had people that are completely incapacitated. They're in wheelchairs and can't even walk, can't stand on their feet. I've had people carried in by their friends and family.
Wow.
And going through the treatments, not only are they able to get out of pain and walk again, they can start functioning and being productive by going to work and, doing activities with their families and friends and things that they want to do.
Yeah, and part of that journey is, not just working with this particular machine, but also you have another one called Spine Force that's also really important in the rehabilitation process.
Sure. We really start by focusing on the cause of their complaints, which many times is the discs, and then we follow through with this machine here, and it's 3D rehab. It's a very effective way to stretch and strengthen the entire body from your neck and shoulders down through your lower back. It works your 180 deep core spinal muscles, and it's just a very different way to exercise. It's not about brute force and strength. It's more about balance, control, coordination, really just getting everything in a healthy state to support the work we've done on the spine.
Because you have great results by strengthening all of the surrounding muscles, right? Is that to help out
this is for a long-term solution. We don't want want them to feel better and have this just go right back to how it was.
Right.
And we really even take it a step further and try and educate these patients what they can do on their own to maintain that healthy lifestyle so they don't have to come back over and over again. And this program, there's a start and there's a finish to it.
Yeah. Wow.
We've definitely piqued our interest, and I'm sure a lot of our viewers too, because this is a very common problem. You've got some dinner seminars coming up where people can come in if they're interested and ask questions, which is probably the best thing, because I know each person's problem is really individual.
And that's how I treat it. Every program's different for every patient. It's custom tailored to their condition, and so what I'm doing are these 2 workshop dinners coming up, and I'll be doing a presentation and just kind of a way for people to come in and learn a little more in depth what conditions might be causing their complaints, what options there are for treatments and solutions to their problems, so they can get their life back on track and, you know, feel better and function again.
And you want people to be able to get that information, so you have these seminars which are free of charge, but people should respond. They should call the number at the bottom of your screen there, 328-6129, and sign up to come to the seminar to learn all about it. You're holding that at AIM Fitness.
Correct. And there's just limited seating, so it's going to be important to call my office to see if you qualify for this workshop dinner, that maybe have, you know, problems that would be appropriate to come there and learn a little more about that. So make sure to call my office to get one of those 2 scheduled.
Yeah, incredible stuff. This is really important for people that have tried a lot of things and above all are living with pain and don't have to be. So thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, great technology. Thanks for sharing it.
Thank you.
Maybe looking at revolutionizing someone's life. It's pretty
incredible.
amazing. Yeah,
So.
thank you.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Are you West?